Okay. I hope everybody can hear me okay. If not, then, oh well, I can adjust live. I always do, because I'm unprofessional! Okay. Don't mind my squeaking chair. It is old and I am poor. Okay. So, we're gonna continue. I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't remember where we left off. I don't remember anything. I've been so distracted and so busy. I think this is the last save file, so this is where we were. Okay, Cinderella story. Not to be mistaken with the movie, which I don't think I've ever watched. Okay. It's very quiet. With work over for the day, I promptly headed back to my room. There, I heaved a sigh of relief. It felt so freeing to have some time to myself. I feel like suddenly brain goes, Cinderella will probably be happy once he's poor, because then he doesn't have to worry about people liking him for his money. Anyways, I was exhausted. Especially after today. Granted, the cafe wasn't especially busy. Really, it was no different than usual. So why was I so tired, you ask? Because there was something else, something that was different. Something incredibly draining to deal with. Oh, goodness, sorry. Had to make prolonged eye contact with my dog who wanted to bark. Like, don't you do it! Don't you! I scanned my eyes over my workbench, my half-finished projects, my glass rods, my blowtorch. On the shelf sat a dozen different figurines lined in rows.
あいつ露骨に見たいですアピールしてきやがって。
Oh, that's right! Hi, Yuzu! I didn't remember anything that was going on, and then I remembered the glass figurines. I totally forgot that Cindy was making those. That's cute though. I want to see them. I want to see. I bet you they're cute. I could picture the exact look on her face the moment I showed her. She'd probably smile and hug me. Not that I minded her hugging me, of course, but after today, the last thing I needed was to humiliate myself any further. Boo. You're your own worst critic, Cindy. I bet your art is fantastic. That morning during cafe setup.
さっきからガラス細工とにらめっこしてるけど、どうしたの?
Oh, I was just sort of marveling at how human hands can create something so delicate and beautiful. It makes me wonder who made them, what sort of tools they used, what they were thinking when they made it.
それって、つまり製造方法を見学したいってこと?
Exactly. She shot me a glance.
なんだよ。
Pretty please. Oh, nothing. That afternoon, after we closed the cafe, I just kept shooting him obvious signals like, if only there was someone who was so skilled at making cool, cute little glass figurines who could show me their work because it's probably really cute and then being a stingy butt about it. Say, Gretel, do you know where I can find any glass thingies?
みたいなの?
Thingies? It's a technical term, I know. Yeah, glass thingies.
グラスじゃなくて?
Kinda.
それなら、その辺の棚にたくさんあるじゃないですか。頭大丈夫ですか?
Maybe my obsession's getting too strong. I can't think straight.
本当に大丈夫ですか? 兄さんにこき使われて疲れたんじゃないですか?
No, I'm fine. Sorry to scare you.
ほう.
Ah. Once again, she shot me a glance. Not the most subtle.
なんだよ。
Nothing. Later that night, after dinner. D.
おい、言いたいことははっきり言え。気色悪いんだよ。
Oh, okay. Can.
やっぱダメだ。
Come on. It was taxing to say the least.
今日だけで何回目があったことか。
He's got like a moment to himself and he's just like, why do I suddenly feel tense? And he looks at the door, there's just like a crack and she's peeking through like, D. Let me in. I was 99% sure, no, 100% sure she was doing this on purpose. After all the time we spent together, I knew full well what she was like. Oh. I sighed again. Thinking back over the day's events reminded me of what happened this morning. The second I walked into her room, my eyes landed on the little glass dove I'd made. She'd set it right at eye level on a shelf near the door.
あんなガラクタなんかを大事そうにして。
It's cute! Wouldn't you like a cute little glass dovey dove? I think it's cute. It was the first figurine I had ever made. At the time, I had sorely underestimated how hard it would be to mold a dove. Frankly, considering how badly I failed, I should have thrown the damn thing out, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Instead, I ended up essentially dumping my trash on someone else and calling it a gift. Meanwhile, blissfully unaware of my intentions, she used it to decorate her room. What a joke. Listen, one man's trash is my treasure. I'm a gremlin. Don't underestimate what I like. I picked up my half-finished project. My skills had improved a great deal since my first attempt, or so I wanted to believe. Of course they have. You get good with practice. Every little step is a good step in the right direction. But these skills were worthless without anyone to show them off to. Someone who could fall in love with my work. Hello? I'm right down the hallway! When I thought about it that way, maybe that dove was actually a masterpiece. Let me see your collection! I can't remember exactly how old I was when I got my first glass sculptures. But I remember that pair of birds painfully well. As I recall, my father had brought them home as a souvenir from a distant country. He must have known how much I loved sparkly things. Sure enough, I fell in love with them straight away. They were vibrant, colorful, and about the size of my fist, handcrafted by a Venetian glass maestro, or so he told me. Venetian. Oh my god, my brain! I'm so sorry. I can't read words. Even as a child, I could tell that the best way to embarrass myself is to show everybody how I can't read words. Even as a child, I could tell that they were more than mere toys. They were special. And so my father explained to me,
この鳥は赤霊といってつがいの鳥なんだ。
つがい？
すごい。
雌雄がいつも一緒の鳥。つまり夫婦ということさ。
Cute.
この国の昔の名前では確か神様がこの鳥の動作を見て夫婦の道を知ったという神話に由来しているそうだ。
Oh, that one's the shorter dialogue-wise, huh?
この鳥はいつも一緒なんだ。だから片方だけではなく両方大事にしてあげなさい。
No, cute.
大事にする。
そしてお前の前に大事な人が現れた時、そのつがいの鳥の片方を渡しなさい。
Give me a wagtail, Cindy. Give me one. You're starting to grow on me, buddy. Better catch me while you have a chance.
そうすれば、もう二人は離れ離れになることはない。
Yeah, forever and ever. As he spoke, he patted me on the head. Hoo-hoo. Looking back, that was the last fatherly thing he ever did for me. Aww. And so I treasured both those birds, just as my father told me. I put them on a tall shelf in the living room where I could admire them, and no one else was allowed to touch them. Because those are my birds! My birds! But one day I accidentally dropped one of the birds. Oops! Forever alone. Tiny baby Cindy! Look at him! Oh! He's a baby! Oh! He's so cute! Hey, baby! No, baby Cindy broke his toe. That reminds me of when I was a kid, though, okay? Like, once when I was a kid, I think we were at Knott's, and I vaguely remember they had this, like, store that had little glass figurines and stuff, and they had this one that was, like, a tiny little necklace, but it was a ballerina, and I absolutely loved it, and my parents bought it for me, and I was so excited, and I put it on right away, and then the next thing I remember is going on a very, like, mellow train ride for kids, because I was very small. And when I got off the train ride, my necklace was broken, and I was the saddest child in the entire theme park. So, I don't blame Cindy for breaking the bird. I have done that. And more instantaneously than he did. Oh man, now I relate to Cindy. It was a tragic day of my childhood. Very tragic. But I learned to take extra special care of everything. It could have been avoided if only I'd been more careful. Oh yeah, I know those words. Same. But when you're a child, you don't think about that. For some reason, I had wanted to hold them, and so I had brought a chair over to the shelf so I could get up there. Unsurprisingly, I lost my balance. Desperate not to fall, I clung to the shelf, and in doing so, I inadvertently knocked one of the birds to the floor. Oh no! In an instant, it shattered into tiny pieces all over the carpet. Naturally, I panicked. I was terrified of getting in trouble with my parents. That's called trauma. I didn't want them to be angry or sad or disappointed, and so I swept up all the little fragments. Did I cut myself on the glass? If I did, I didn't notice. I was too flustered to care. Once I'd swept up all the pieces, I dumped them in the trash and then hid it in a drawer. Of course, it quickly became obvious that one of the birds was missing. No surprise there. Anyone would notice when their valuable glass art suddenly vanished. So, when they asked me what happened to it, I tearfully confessed to breaking it. No, baby! Sad baby! In the end, they never did yell at me. And then the broken fragments were disposed of. Alone, I looked up at the one remaining wagtail. He wailed a mournful song. Well, time to put him out of his misery. I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. After all, his other half was gone forever. And it was all my fault. Now he would never see his beloved wife again, because I had destroyed her. And those shards of glass pierced me to the core. You don't mean to tell me that that's the source of your relationship trauma, right? Anyways, alright, here we go! I got my sleeves rolled up, I got my tools, and now I'm ready to get started. Because I need to get Alice out of my room. I gotta fix the door! Oh, hi Cinderella! Why, I'm fixing the door, of course! See? I told you! There I was, standing on a chair, hammering the metal fixture into place. One of our customers told me how to fix it. We should be good to go. Hell yeah! Just call me Handyman Alice! I turned back to look at him. It was nice being taller than him for a change.
ならわざわざ自分でやらずにその客に頼めばよかったんじゃねえの？
Ask a customer to help me? No way, that's ridiculous.
業者に頼んだ方が早かっただろ
Maybe if I had no other option left. I mean, think about it. Turns out I can do it myself for free, at no cost to you. I appealed to his inner frugality. Obviously, not everyone can do these things themselves, but still, it's always worth a try.
ただより高いものはねえって言うけどな。失敗したらどうすんだ？
You can tell me I'm doing something
それは
backwards.
そうと。
He suddenly looked down. Yes? His expression seemed conflicted, hesitant. Just as I was wondering what was on his mind.
パンツ見えてるけど。
Huh? Reflexively, I pressed my skirt firmly against my thighs. Why didn't you say so sooner? Why didn't you just tell me?
いや、面白いなーって。
Time to wear some like little exercise shorts underneath this miniskirt. And then we'll see who's laughing. He looked strangely pensive. It's not funny! You're such a jerk, I hate you!
あんたも人並みの羞恥心はあるんだな。
You're the only one who thought otherwise! His lips curled into a smirk. What a bully! You've got it all wrong. These aren't panties, they're shorts. Yeah, that's it.
んな布地が薄いズボンなんてあるか？
Shut up. Okay, maybe shorts isn't the right term. It's, one of those, you know. I could picture it, but I couldn't think of the word for it. Oh, fucking me with basic English when talking on the phone at work. I forget the
あれ
word
じゃわ
duh.
からん。
Oh, what do you call them? They're cut like panties, but you still wear panties under them. Think! You know, the shorts you wear. Yeah, exactly! Just the shorts. And the shorts you wear when you're doing exercise. The volleyball shorts? Spandex, that's it.
恥ずかしがるなよ。だいたいあんたは初日に上も下も見せてんだから。今さらパンツの一つや二つくらい。
That's a good point, actually. I forgot about that for a hot second. If he's already seen me without the panties, then what's the fucking matter if he sees me with the panties? Let's fucking go! You wanna play that challenge? Sure, let's roll. No shame. This time, suddenly. Don't bring that up right now.
今だから言うんだよ。
My god, I'm gonna kick you in the teeth. Do you think this is funny?
笑うだろう。いつも涼しい顔してるやつが顔を真っ
Oh my
赤に
God,
して取り戻してるやな。てっきりわざと見せてんのかと思った。
I hate you so much. I would never disrespect myself like that.
え
I was really embarrassed about that, FYI. I just didn't want to bring it up again, and besides, just turn around! At my insistence, he mercifully turned away.
はいはい。そんな恥ずかしけりゃ降りればいいだろ
I'm gonna fix this fucking door. You can stay facing the wall. Oh, right. Fine. Oops. This was quickly shaping up to be a string of careless mistakes. Whoa! And I fall. The instant I shifted my weight, the world suddenly flipped upside down. See, this is why I have a really, like, stupid fear of standing on things. Like, I won't stand on the top step of a step stool. I barely stand on a chair to reach things if I need to, because my brain's like, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fall! I absolutely refuse. My mom gives me such smack for it whenever I'm helping her hang something. And she's just like, just step up on the left side. I was like, no, what if I fall? Listen, I don't trust it to support me. Oh, and he catched me? Did I land on him? Is he gonna be on the floor? I'm gonna be sitting my butt, like, on his chest? Ah. Oh, nope, he's just right there. I opened my eyes to find myself sitting on top of Cinderella. Okay, I am sitting on him. I was just thinking I was gonna get a CG for it. Oh, God, Cinderella, are you okay? Are you hurt? As I continue to sit on you.
まあな。
Instant karma. For both of us, technically. Okay, thank goodness. I heaved a sigh of relief and then remembered what was in my hand. A hammer. Good thing I didn't hit you with this. It's practically a blunt weapon.
鈍器のようなものっつうか、鈍器そのものだろう。で、勤務先の店長をムカついたから殺したってか。
Would you rather I file for sexual harassment? I hear that's fairly common, actually.
笑えない冗談だ。
Nope. Look, are you sure you're okay? You're not just putting up a tough front, are we? Or are you? I mean, if you are okay, I can make you not okay. Because I do have the hammer. Thanks to Cinderella's noble sacrifice, I was totally fine. He, on the other hand, got slammed flat to the ground. Surely that had to hurt at least a little.
人をガキ扱いすんな。大丈夫だよ、このくらい。
You were protecting me, as the least I could do is worry.
かばったんじゃなくて、あんたが俺の上に落ちてきたんだよ。
Oh yeah, and you just happened to shout my name very dramatically as I fell. What would it feel like to have 100+ pounds of weight suddenly dropped on you? I paused to imagine it. Yikes.
で、あんたはいつまで俺に覆いかぶさってるつもりだ？
Yes, actually, I'm quite comfortable. I think I'll stay here for a minute. I'm gonna take a sippy sip of my water, actually, while I'm enjoying this moment. Delicious H2O. Okay, anyways. Huh? It was then that I realized. Oh no, I'm still sitting on him. I was on top of him and in rather a suggestive position. Every otome has to do this at some point, right? Sorry about that. But the moment I tried to get up, a sharp pain shot through my ankle and I collapsed back on top of him. Oops.
どうした？
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's nothing. I tried to ignore the pain, but Cinderella took me by the arm.
足をひねったのか？
No. I broke it. Yeah. No sense in lying about it, after all.
しょうがないやつだな。
Shut
あん
up.
たは。
No. Stop. The shelf was covered with dozens of glass crafts. Plants, flowers, jewelry boxes, multicolored pop-in pins, all made of glass and all sparkling in the light. Wow! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, they're so pretty! Ow! It was my first time in Cinderella's room, and my excitement was at an all-time high. Until my ankle pain put a damper on it, that is.
人の部屋ではしゃぐからだ。ほら、ここでしばらくおとなしくしてろ。
He helped me walk to the bed. Aw, for a moment there I was starting to feel like a princess.
誰がお姫様だ？
Okay.
ほら、足出せ。
You tell me if you're a feet guy, right? You said you were a legs guy. He held out his hand. Okay. After a moment of hesitation, I placed my foot in his palm.
痛むか？
Oh my god, that outfit is really cute, though. He gently brushed my ankle with his fingertips. A little.
腫れてはいないな。変な風にひねっただけか。バランスを崩したヒロインがヒーローに助けてもらう。それで、その後に手当てをする。
It's very
お
true.
約
This is
束な
very
イベント
cliche.
だな。
I'm sorry I'm talking over you, but you paused for too long. But this is a very cliche situation indeed. I know, right? Like a prince and a princess. It looked away shyly. Oh, wow. What's over here? Yeah, cringe! Oh, here comes the choo-choo. Apparently Cinderella didn't find it as cute as I did. You jerk, I hate you.
パンツ見られた時よりも
He shot me a sadistic smile. Well, yeah, that's right. I hate you even more now. Boo.
開き直りやがった
Boo! As I pouted, he ruffled my hair. Huh?
ま、これくらいなら湿布でも貼っておけば大丈夫だろ
With that, he walked out of the room, only to return a few minutes later with an ice pack. Then he sat back down, picked up my foot, and gently pressed it to my ankle. Thank you. The chill felt nice against my skin. Can you hear the train going by? It's very loud. It's a freight train. I was expecting him to hand the ice... Okay, cool. Because my avatar reacts to the train, so that's why it's kind of freaking out when I'm not talking. Like there. But yeah, it's freaking out because of the train. Even though I tried to adjust the sensitivity a bit. Oh well. I was expecting him to hand the ice pack off to me so I could handle it myself, but he didn't.
あんた足が小さいんだな
I fucking wish. My feet are big. I have big honkin' toes. Big feetsies. I do? He ran his fingers along the sole of my foot. It tickled and I twisted slightly. Don't touch my feet.
ああ、あんたの足ならどんな靴でも似合いそうだ
There we go. Train gone. That's the first time anyone said that to me.
俺もそんなこと人に初めて言ったからな
I just had a galaxy brain moment here. Is Cinderella gonna make the glass slippers? Is he gonna make glass shoes for me somehow? That would be amazing. If that was something he could do. I mean, he's learning to craft glass, so it's not outside the realm of possibilities. Well, thank you. A little awkward. Yep, an awkward silence descends between us. These glass crafts are all really pretty. I'm impressed. You made all of these? I glanced around the room, hoping to distract from my embarrassment.
ああまあな
They're beautiful. I really like the rose and the butterfly. How do you make them?
ガラスの棒をバーナーで溶かしながらピンセットで形を整えていくんだよ
Do you think I could learn it too?
簡単なもんならなやりたいのか
Oh my god, yes. Yes, please.
物好きなやつだな
Meow. That's hardly the worst thing you've called me. So what's your next project?
秘密だ
Is it glass slippers? Come on, that just makes me more curious.
だったら完成したら真っ先に見せてやるよ
Yes.
できるか
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean it? You promise?
あ
Ah, you can't take it back now.
なんだよ
I was just thinking, you're a big softie, huh? I bet you brought me to your room because you knew I wanted to see your glass crafts.
まあれだけ露骨にアピールされればな
You said no all day. And not only are you a softie, but you're actually really dedicated to your work. And you're such a gentleman. I looked over at the door. On first glance, it appeared to be completely closed, but in fact, it had been left ajar. I had a feeling he'd done so on purpose so I wouldn't feel trapped.
ああ別に閉めたっていいんだぜ
Don't, don't actually. I'm not ready for that. But you're not going to, because you know your brothers will tease us if they find us alone in here together. I purposely decided not to offer the real reason.
わかってるじゃねえか。
Dodged a bullet. Yep, your sweet and loving older brother. After seeing the way he interacted with Snow White and Gretel during work, I could tell that he cared for them a lot. Plus, you always put in a lot of effort at work, and you do all these nice things for me. This was everything I had learned about Cinderella over the course of my stay here. I'm sorry to be such a burden. I closed my eyes in shame.
なんだよ突然。随分と塩らしいじゃねえか。怪我でも痛むのか。
No, that's not it. I just, The more kindly he treated me, the more guilty I felt lying to him. I know I can be a bit pushy.
少しだいぶの間違いだろ。
And I'm sort of a smartass.
自分のことよくわかってんじゃねえか。
Do these things bother you? Slowly I looked up to find him staring intently back. My heart skipped a beat. Well, I took a deep breath. Oh. No, I wouldn't change who I am for someone else. I mean, you can change from the influence of the people around you, but I wouldn't purposely change who I am for someone else. I didn't change my personality, no. If it bothers you, I hope you can learn to accept it. How would he react to this?
なんだそりゃ。
Never change. Be true to you. He snickered. Because if someone really loves you, they accept you for all of your pros and cons. I can't change the way I am. At this, Cinderella smiled softly.
ま、あんたのそういうところは割と嫌いじゃない。
Hehe.
別に迷惑だとか思ってねえよ。
Ah, shit, just like how Cinderella's been growing on me because I've been coming to accept the way that he acts. Fuck.
あんたがうちに来てからいろいろ賑やかになって楽しいと思ってる。
Yay.
どうした？
Oh, it's nothing. You're not your usual self today, are you?
ああ、そうかもしれないな。俺も頭打ったのかもな。あんたをかばったせいで。
Uh-oh. Do I need to check your head for bumps and lumps?
でも、俺らしくないって。じゃあどんな反応すりゃ俺らしいんだよ。あんたは俺のことをもっともらしく語るけど、勝手に想像してるだけだろ。
I mean, I'm only able to know the you that you present to me. I can't read your mind. Well, I hesitated. He had a point after all. No need to find out if my assessment of him was actually accurate. So, glass figurines, huh? Oh, it's only been 2 weeks since we first met, so there's probably still a lot I don't know about you.
まあな。あんたは俺のことを全くもって理解していない。でも、時間をかければ相手のことがわかるのか。
I mean, maybe time, maybe some therapy. You sound like you could use a little therapy. You have some trust issues, and that's okay. That happens. I have trust issues too. I also overshare a lot, so don't mind me. It's generally accepted that the longer you're around someone, the more your understanding of them will deepen.
俺はそうは思わない。結局、同じだ。どんなに長く一緒にいたって、わからないものはわからない。
He's kind of saying what I was saying
相手が
earlier.
何を考えてるのかなんて、心でも覗けない限りな。 言葉なんて確証があるわけでも保証があるわけでもない。取り繕うことなんて簡単だ。だから相手のことを分かってるっていうのは本当に相手のことを分かっているんじゃない。ただ分かったふりをしているだけだ。
Cindy, do you know how much of yourself you're kind of revealing just by talking about this right now? Because this is kind of a giveaway into part of your brain. Not all of it, but part.
そしてそれは俺も同じだ。
Are you trying to say that you don't know me?
本質的にはな。
Well, do you want to? Or does the mystery make it more fun? Do you prefer to fill in the gaps yourself?
さあな。
He lowered his gaze to the floor. Cinderella, when the clock strikes 12, the spell will be broken and everything will be as it was before. That's what makes me get so pushy, because I know I'm running out of time.
そうだな。楽しい時なんてあっという間だ。魔法はいつか解ける。
He got to his feet, walked to the dresser, and pulled out a manila folder. Is that... I swallowed. My eyes wide. Cindy, I can explain. I see. I tried to act casual, but my voice was shaking. I look totally casual, don't worry about it.
俺は見ず知らずのお嬢様と結婚するんだとさ。
How crazy is that? So wild. What's she like?
見てない。興味がないからな。
I am so glad he's fucking lazy. That wasn't what I was expecting. But you're gonna marry her anyway?
そうだ。
Don't you at least want to know who she is?
別に。
What if she's totally gorgeous?
そしたらラッキーじゃねえか。
Yeah, I guess. Oh, but what if she's a total snake?
別にどうも。どのみち写真なんかじゃ、そいつの人となりなんかわかるわけないだろ。
You never know. Maybe you'll take one look at the photo and get a premonition.
あんたは俺に結婚してほしいのか？
Maybe. Oh, fuck. Should you encourage Cinderella to go through with the arranged marriage? Can I phone a friend? I want to say it's his choice, but I don't know how smart that is. That's a more important choice to hold on to. I don't know. Yuzu? Yuzu? Yuzu, if you're still here, please. Okay, that's fair. It has been a while since you played the first one. I'll just say it's his choice, I guess. I mean, it's not my life. I shouldn't be in charge of the decision. It's his life. He should care more, but it's ultimately his choice. I mean, it's your choice, dude. Come on.
そうか。
Were you hoping I would say no and marry me instead, but then, like, you'd open the folder and surprise, it's me anyways! Haha! At my response, he, grab the blowtorch off of his pitch and begin to fiddle with it! Cindy! Are you just... The next instant... What are you doing? Cinderella had set the entire folder aflame. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I leapt up to stop him. Sprained ankle be damned.
俺には必要ないからな。
The marriage or the person? What do you mean?
さあな。俺にもよくわからない。
Did I pick okay? I'm so concerned now. There in the firelight, Cinderella looked every bit as sad and lonely as he did in the paparazzi photo. Oh no, I feel like I want to go back and change my answer. Wait! I'm gonna lock that that spot so I can go back and change my answer. I feel like I picked wrong. I was just trying. We made mistakes. Hold on. What if okay, I'm gonna quick save. I want to see what's different if I do something else. Should you encourage Cinder to go through with the arranged marriage? No. I don't particularly want you to get married. Okay, no, he's still doing the blowtorch. Hold on, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. I'm just gonna keep picking things.
なぜ
Why? I can't tell you.
そうか。
And then he grips the blowtorch. Okay. Are these all gonna be the same thing where he's just like, alright. I'm not
そう
sure.
か。
Yeah! It doesn't fucking matter! Just quick load. Fuck it. We're gonna stick with my first answer. They're all the same. He's just like, fuck you! Burns the paper. Oh, man. I do love that he never once looked at it, though. So I kind of want him to get to the wedding and then to see me there and be like, the fuck are you doing here? It's like, surprise, bitch! Also, I'm knocking my trash can over, so give me a second to put things away. Okay. Hey, Alice, your door is fixed now.
遅い。まったく君は本当にノロマだな。ウサギと
I know, I'm sorry, shut up. I just kick him out. As soon as he opened the door, I cut him off and walked straight inside. Good night, see you tomorrow, bye! He took one look at me and left my room without another word. There's the door, Alice! As soon as I shut the door behind me, my emotions overwhelmed me in a tidal wave and I collapsed on the spot. Aww, Alice is sad. My heart was pounding out of control. Does he know? That manila folder looked an awful lot like the one I received. Of course, I never saw the contents, so I couldn't be sure. What was he thinking, burning it like that? What do I do? The answer, of course, was nothing. It was out of my hands now. At this time, all this time I'd been under a magic spell. A spell cast upon me to conceal my true identity so I might approach my beloved prince. But I knew, going in, that this ball wouldn't last forever. And on the 12th stroke, the spell would be broken. Oh no, am I getting towards the end? Am I leaving? The next morning, I got up and started my routine, same as always.
ひいさん
Kaguya! The sudden voice made me nearly jump out of my skin. I spun around to find the love of my life. Kaguya, what are you doing here? I love him so much. He pressed a finger to my lips. Why are you here, Kaguya? How they find you? He smiled softly.
ひいさん時間切れやうちに帰ろう
Oh no. Oh no, it's time to go? I knew it was coming, but immediately after? What?
おかみさんの言いつけや今すぐに帰ってこいってな
Aw, damn it. I can't. I can't just leave. It's too sudden. I have a job! My whisper escalated to a shout as I grabbed his arm. Just a few short days ago, he told me my parents had instructed him to observe the situation first. How could I be out of time already?
僕もびっくりしてんけどなシンデレラさんとの縁談やけど昨日の夜に連絡があって向こうから断ってきたらしい
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure this would have happened no matter what answer we picked. So it's probably a situation where he's calling off the marriage because he found someone else he liked and he wants to be with her, and then suddenly, why is she not here anymore? Oh my god. Well, you burned the information packet. Good luck trying to find me now, bitch. What? My heart thumped in my chest.
せやからもうこんなことせえへんでもええんやで。
But I looked at Kaguya for a long moment, then hung my head. It was taking everything I had not to burst into tears right then and there. I can't just leave in the middle of everything. I haven't even told them the truth about me.
ぶっちゃけてどうなる？実は私はシンデレラさんの婚約者でした。今まで嘘をついてあなたを観察してました。はい、めでたしめでたしってなると思う？
That's true. I shook my head. No, it won't be that simple.
せやろ？真実を打ち明けるっちゅうんは嘘をついてたからや。嘘をついて騙して自分は相手に許されたいとほんまに思ってるん？
No, they won't.
ごめんな。僕も君をいじめたいわけはないんやけど。
I could tell he was starting to feel bad, so I took a breath and donned a smile. It's not your fault, Kaguya. This is the path I chose, and I have to live with that.
ほんまはこないなことさせたくないんやけど、このままここにいても何の得にもならへんばかりか。むしろ
It'll only make things worse between our two families, won't it? I'm never gonna see him again, am I?
その方がみんなにとって一番幸せかもしれんな。
So long as I have you, Kaguya, I can survive. It's fine. Fine. I'll come home.
ごめんな。何も力になれんくて。
They're gonna come downstairs, like, at the usual time, because it's still early ass fucking in the morning. And they're gonna be like, oh, why isn't breakfast ready? And then, oh, wow, it's really quiet downstairs. And then, wow, why isn't the cafe set up yet? It's just, everything's gonna be ruined for them. I'm so sorry. Just gonna walk out on the job. But it's okay. Oh. I get to get packed.
用意しとき。
Good. Alright. He gently stroked my hair. Oh, Kaguya. Please, just a couple more pets. Just one more time. Head patting is my weakness. I guess that's everything. In my room, I had stuffed all my belongings back into my suitcase. Clothes, toothbrush, towel, the exact same contents I put into it when I first left home. What should I do with this? I picked up the glass figurine sitting on the shelf. Take it with you! It's mine! It's my bird! Give me the choice. I'm taking it with me. Had I made the wrong choice in coming here? Would things have worked out differently if I'd just been honest with him from the start? Huh? What's a cat doing here?
やあ、ヒロインちゃん。珍しくへこんでるね。
What are you doing in my bedroom, sir? Mr. Wizard, what are you doing here?
さあ、どうしてだろう。不思議だね。でもまあほら、僕は魔法使いだし、魔法を使ったのかも。
Magic. Did you need something?
君に助言をしようと思ってきたのさ。
Oh, I'm listening.
かわいそうなヒロインちゃん。君は道を間違えた。
Wait, what?
ハッ
Really?
ピーエンドを迎えたいのなら、もう一度最初からやり直すほかない。
Oh no, did I fuck up? Where did I fuck up?
しおりを挟んでいるなら、そこからでもいい。きっと君はどこかで選択肢を誤ったんだ。
Wait, the last section I bookmarked. But that was... Wait.
君はハッピーエンドを目指さなければならない。
Wait! 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 So I got the happy ending with Red, but I fucked up with Cindy? What are you talking about? What happy ending?
知らない？童話にはつきもののめでたしめでたし。
Okay, so he comes and tells me if I fuck up. I mean, I get that, but...
君は物語のヒロインだ。お姫様は王子様と結ばれる運命にある。
But he burned it no matter what I did when I went back to the other one.
運命は自分で掴み取るものだ。だからこそ。
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
いつか理解できるさ。
Someday you will when the time comes.
いつではヒロインちゃん、数分後か数時間後か、はたまた
Wait.
もっともっと遠い遠い。
Wait!
また君に会えるのを楽しみにしてるよ。
Tell me where I fucked up though! Wait, Mr. Wizard! No! Wait, where did I fuck up though? Hold on! You can't do this! Yeah, maybe if I don't hear Mr. Wizard, what he says doesn't happen. Um...
そうか。
Is he still good? He's still gonna burn it though. Hold on.
誰だ？
Oh! I got something new. What just happened? And on the 12th stroke, the spell would be broken. Who's there? Why am I suddenly here? What happened? Excuse me, what happened? Okay, the spell would be broken. And then... okay, something different happened.
誰だ？
Okay, maybe it was I just go back to the last bookmark.
ただいま、父さん。
Oh.
おお、シンデレラか。珍しいじゃないか。お前がここに帰ってくるだなんて。
Wait, is he really gonna go through with the marriage now just because I said yes? I said he should do it?
ああ、まあな。
If Mr. Wizard shows up again, I'm gonna get so
父さ
mad.
んに話したいことがあって来たんだ。
話したいこと？それはこの間の見合い話のことか？
ああ、そうだ。
どうだ、いい子だろう。あれは昔の知り合いの娘でね。私が会ったのはもう随分と昔のことだが、家柄といい、あんないい縁談なんてめったにない。お前、
そのことだけど、
No!
やっぱり断ろうと思ってさ。
Cindy, how many different ways are you gonna reject me?
気に入らなかったか？まあ、実際に会って話をすれば気が変わるものさ。とりあえず話はこちらで滞りなく進めている。
Cindy.
相手方も乗り気でな。お前のことを褒めていたよ。あとは実際に。
そうじゃなくて、気に入ったとか。
Oh, are you about to say you fucking love someone
どうで
else?
もいいんだ。
And then I burst out of the box like, surprise, bitch! Come on, let me do it!
ただ、やっぱりその気になれないんだ。ただ見合いをするだけならいい。だけど、結婚するのは嫌だ。
Admit that you're in love with me.
俺だってまだ若いんだ。いろいろやりたいことだって、やれることだってある。
シンデレラ、お前は何を甘えたことを言ってるんだ。お前にその気はなくとも、お前はあの娘と結婚するしかないんだ。
Jesus. Are they forcing you to arrange marriage because you're already dirt poor?
ああ、わかってるよ。父さん。だけど俺は。
大丈夫だ、シンデレラ。お前は何も心配することはない。お前が彼女と結婚してくれれば、すべてうまくいく。
Cinderella, your dad sounds like a creep. I'm sorry, but he do. Okay, so that was different. Uh-oh, wait. Ever since that fateful night, my relationship with Cinderella changed slightly. Did it not fix? Oh.
そうだ
Oh, okay, apparently it did. Again, new CG! Maybe we're on the right track now!
回転させるんだ
Okay, okay. Oh, he's teaching me the glasswork stuff. Like this? I slowly rotated the glass under the blowtorch.
ああいいぞ気をつけろよ
Don't worry, I won't. Change number 1. After work each day, Cinderella would tutor me in glass crafts. Today I was practicing a technique called glass blowing.
よしじゃあ次はこれにガラスを巻きつけて
He was a good teacher, but the hands-on nature of his work meant he spent each lesson very, very close to me. I acted like it was no big deal, of course, but the truth be told, it was distracting. Man, this is tricky. My palms were sweaty, Mom Spaghetti. And not just from the heat of the flame, but from the passion of our hearts! Sorry, that was bad. Just give me a second. That was so bad, it was hilarious. I might be a little tired. I'm sorry. I can't see. You know how every now and then something really stupid just slaps your funny bone and you just can't turn it off? It's a Monday. It's been a long ass Monday. Hey, I'm just gonna take a sippy sip. Sorry. Okay. Now that my terrible joke is done.
まあなけど簡単に作れないからこそ価値があるんだろう
Yeah, it feels like you can never make the same thing twice. Like stepping into a river.
ポエマ5択はいいから集中しろ失敗するぞ
Pocahontas is in a different game. Right. I took a deep breath and willed myself to focus on the glass. Once I gathered the glass into the onto the blowing iron, it was time for the next stage for the process. To blow a bubble! As it blew onto the blowing iron, the glass began to swell up like a big bubble. My nerves had me trembling, but Cinderella guided me carefully.
そうだいいぞその調子だ
To be perfectly honest, I have always wanted to try something like this at least once. Like, the glass crafting, but also, like, just molding in general with, like, any kind of mold. The closest thing I've ever done to this is, like, when I was a kid, I think it was, like, my brother or a friend had a birthday party where we went and painted ceramics. And then they, like, baked them so the colors would stick, and I made a unicorn, and it was amazing! But yeah, that's the closest thing I've ever done to something like that. That doesn't count, because all I did was color it.
で膨らんだらまたバーナーで炙りながらくるくると回す
Back under the flame and start turning. Cinderella took these lessons very seriously. It was patently My brain is shutting down. I'm so sorry. It was obvious how much he loved glass crafts. I could hear it in his voice, see it in his eyes, smell it on his breath. Blech. Done! I now had a little ball of glass at the end of my iron. Not half bad, me.
触るなよ。やけどするぞ。
Next we do the ash glaze and then we let it cool, right?
そうだ。ほら、早くしないと割れるぞ。
Uh-oh, we don't want that! I cut the glass ball from the tip of the blowing iron and with my shears and then placed it in the bucket of ash. Whew, now we just wait, huh?
あんた器用だな。もうここまで作れるようになったか。
How's the shape? Was it lumpy or anything?
見える見える。
Yagata. Maybe I've got a knack for it or something. Not to toot my own horn. Toot toot! But during our last lesson, I made the cutest little glass kitten. And now here I was with yet another success under my belt.
器用すぎて面白みがない。教える甲斐もない。ついでに可愛げもない。
Toot toot! You're just jealous because I'm naturally gifted. How sad. I pretended to wipe away a tear. Oh! Play the world's smallest violin for you.
自分で完璧すぎてとか言うな。
Ow! He bonked me on the head and I giggled. I did that in reverse though. Honestly, I'm only doing this well because I've got you for a teacher. You're extremely patient and thorough.
まあな。あとは俺がやっておくから、あんたは部屋に戻って寝ろ。
Yay! He averted his gaze and started to put the tools away. I guess it is getting late. I looked up at the clock to find it was nearly midnight. The witching hour.
ああ、
Just kidding.
今日はいつもより時間がかかっちまったな。
The witching hour is 3 a.m. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with me, especially since I know you must be exhausted after working a full day. Following his lead, I helped him tidy up the workbench.
俺は別にいいけど、あんたの方が大変だろう。
No, I feel like we've had this conversation before, but I don't really get tired when I'm doing what I enjoy.
うん。
I mean, that's true. Like, everyone's got things that they do and then look at the clock and they're like, holy shit, it's been 4 hours. Time flies. I mean it. I looked up at him and our eyes met. It was magical.
なあ、明日一緒に買い物に行くか。
Honto? Shopping? Sure. I can carry your bags for you or whatever you need. When are we going? After work?
いや、明日は店を休む。
Oh, but what about the regulars? I blinked in surprise. This is sudden. Are you sure?
よくよく考えりゃ、今までずーっと働き詰めだったろ。
Okay, that's
なんでかっ
actually
て言っ
true.
たら、うちには定休日がなかったんだ。
If I didn't get a day off from work, I would riot. Oh, you're right. Gosh, I didn't even think about that. I'd been so distracted with work and everything else, I totally overlooked it. Somehow, the four of us had entirely forgotten the concept of time off.
いくらなんでも定休日くらいは作るべきだろ。
That's true.
うちはブラックじゃねえんだ。
But if we do that, we'll be missing out on profits. Besides, it's not like anyone's complained about it.
なんで従業員のあんたがブラック推奨なんだよ。
Alice, just take the day off.
You're the one who told me to pull myself up by my bootstraps to make the cafe a nationwide success.
あれはあの時のノリだ。別に利益とかこだわってねえよ。人件費も大したことねえしな。
You better not be lying to me. Benefits of a family-run business, eh?
だから、たまには休んでもいいんじゃねえの。あんたは働きすぎだ。
Take the time off. go on a vacation. You think so? I tilted my head in contemplation. Truth be told, I barely even felt fatigued. Cinderella shot me a withering stare.
あのな、
What is it?
俺があんたと一緒に出かけたいんだよ。というわけで、明日は休みだ、休み。これはオーナー命令だ。いいな。わかったか?
Yep. I mean, I can feel that. I was the child who was forced to play hooky when I was growing up, so yes, I can understand both sides of this conversation. Got it.
I flinched as he pointed sternly in my face.
よし。ああ、そうだ。あんたにこれやるよ。
Oh, yeah, by the way, here you go. What'd you give me? He grabbed a shopping bag, pulled something out, and put it on my head. Is this a hat?
そうだ。うん。似合うじゃねえか。やっぱ俺の見立ては間違ってないみたいだな。
We were meant to be married. He can pick out clothes for me all the time, and I don't have to shop for myself anymore. He nodded, evidently pleased with himself.
なんだよ。嬉しくないのかよ。
Oh, no, I love it. I was just thinking, see, you only gave me that lovely brooch yesterday. You see, the glass crafting lessons weren't the only big changes as of late. This right here, this was the other recent development.
迷惑なら捨てろよ。
That's so wasteful. No, I do want it. I really appreciate it.
なら、素直に喜んでおけばいいだろう。
Oh my god,
こういう
please
時はな、
stop.
素直に喜ぶ方が可愛いんだよ。
Cindy, thank you. Holding the brim of my cap, I bowed politely.
よし。
Is this his love language? I don't know if I'm comfy.
Change number 2. Cinderella had started to shower me with gifts. Oh god, I would be so uncomfortable. I shower with gifts. I do not receive.
貢がれてるね。
Help! This is the first thing out of Snow White's mouth when I went to consult the boys for advice. It really looks that way, doesn't it?
うん。女に入れ上げて、そのまま泥沼になって破産しそう。
Oh god.
Whose fault would that be, though?
貢いだ男がバカ。だけど、貢がせた女もいい女じゃない。
That's true, but... I folded my arms and pondered this. How was I meant to handle it?
迷惑なら迷惑とはっきり言った方が相手のためですよ。
That is also true, but will he listen? But that would hurt his ego. Oh, we best be worried about his ego of all things. Besides, who doesn't like free stuff?
なら素直に受け取ったらいいじゃないですか。あの人、買い物が趣味ですし。
I don't like it though.
金遣いが荒いけどね。
Yeah. I agree, Snow.
そうですね。運転もできないのに高級外車を買ったり。
Excuse me! He just bought a car because he felt like it?
Fuck, I wish I was that rich.
特に好きでもないのに宝石を集めたり。
I don't wear rings, but I still stare at them because they're pretty.
本人は宝石よりも安価なガラス製品が好きなくせに。
They're not cheap, but I like them. Oh, you know about that?
当たり前です。これでも兄弟ですよ。
Gretel, you're still the cutest fucking thing in this game. As it turned out, the two of them did actually care for their older brother.
今は小物を渡してるみたいだけど、そのうちどんどんランクがアップしていくんじゃない？
No.
高級バッグに宝石、車に、果ては家まで。
What? No,
I don't want it! Oh gosh, I don't want him to go that far. Frankly, none of those gifts were things I really needed. Houses, cars, infinitely more so. I just wish I could do something for him in return. You know.
てっきり何かあったのかと思いましたけど。
No, I haven't done jack shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been trying. The two brothers exchanged a glance and then shrugged in unison.
ま、あなたと兄さんの間に何があって、突然兄さんがあなたに貢ぎ出したのかはわかるようでわかりませんけど。
It's because he's got the doki dokis for me.
僕たちがただ働きして得た利益であなたへ貢いでいるのだとしたら、それはシンデレラ兄さんからというより、僕たち兄弟からと言った方が正しいですよね。
Gretel, are you saying you'd buy me gifts? Because I'll take those. I actually won't. I'll be very uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Do you want me to make it up to you?
どうやって？
After a pause, I wiggled my fingers. With a massage!
遠慮します。
Damn it. Everyone says I'm really good, though! As I spoke, I donned my brand new cap. In the mirror, I could see one very giddy girl beaming back at me. How's it look?
似合いますよ。
アリス、笑って。
You're so fucking cute, Snow, please. Okay! At his request, I flashed him my pearly whites.
ま、いいんじゃない？
Really? It's not all stiff and awkward looking? I pushed up the corners of my lips with my fingers.
緊張してるんだ。
You could tell? Of course I am. It's been 3 whole weeks since the last time I went into town with Cinderella. The thought makes me so giddy, but at the same time, I'm so anxious.
ああ、はいはいはいはい。
Don't be mean. You're a meanie pants. I'm not gonna kiss you if you act like that.
Gretel interrupted me with a look of abject annoyance on his face. It still works with what I said. Just then, a thought occurred to me, and I decided to change the subject. What about you guys? Are you going anywhere today? After all, this was a rare day off for the 4 of us. Frankly, the 2 of them ought to get out of the house for a change. Maybe go on a date with a cute girl.
アリスさん、ここにアリスさんを呼んできましょうか。
Apparently I had struck a nerve. No, please, anything but that, I'm sorry. I immediately fell to my hands and knees in submission. I can already picture what Alice might say.
リア充気取りの上から目線発言をどうもありがとう。やっぱり君の体の半分は嫌味でできているようだ。
He really would, though. He really would be like that, though.
お礼に君の浮かれた気分が少しでも沈むように、カップルの別れ話まとめでも読み聞かせてやろう。ありがたく平服して聞きたまえよ。
Yeah, I'll pass. I looked up to find Gretel wearing his most threatening smile. We should be back later tonight. Oh, and I don't have much to offer in the way of lunch since I don't know what anyone's plans were. My voice wavered hesitantly.
別に大丈夫ですよ。勝手にいただきます。
Oh, and I left Alice a note telling him I wouldn't be home.
わかりました。気にかけておきます。
Thanks! I better get going now. Right as I got to my feet.
アリス、リボンが曲がってるよ。
Oh? Snow White helpfully indicated my ribbon. Oh, it is! You're right! Upon inspection, sure enough, the ribbon on my sleeve was completely crooked. As I contemplated what to do about it... Ooh! Snow walked over and quietly reached for my ribbon. Apparently he wanted to help me fix it. That's so cute! Unfortunately, this didn't go well. That's still cute! As soon as he untied the ribbon, he froze in place like a deer in the headlights. What's wrong, Snow?
できない。
He's so cute! Baby! I'm gonna adopt him. He's gonna be my son! Oh, right. I'd forgotten just how little he was generally capable of. Well, it's okay. I can just do it myself. But this fell on deaf ears. Snow White was off in his own little world. Him versus the ribbon. You can do it, Snow! I believe in you! Oh my god. He was so cute. Yeah, he froze in place like a deer in the headlights. It is actually in the game. As I gazed at his handsome face up close, I thought back to that fateful night just a few weeks ago. If he hadn't called out to me that night, I wouldn't be here right now. Back then, I'd been worried that I wouldn't get along with him, or Gretel, but these days it felt like we were all good friends. Hehe.
おい、何やってんだ。
Whoa! All of a sudden, Cinderella's voice snapped me out of my reverie.
やけ
Fucking
に遅い
words.
と思ったら、何勝手にこいつのこと借りてんだよ。
He's helping me though! Let the baby try his best!
Cinderella pulled me over to him and casually put his arm around my shoulder.
彼女はあなたのものじゃない。
Exactly!
こいつは俺と約束してるんだよ。
Listen, though, he was helping me. It's not their fault, Cinderella. I wanted to talk to them. I attempted to mollify his bad mood.
あんたもあんただ。年頃の女が男を自分の部屋に招き入れるな。
They're not random dudes, they're my besties! I flinched as he glared and shouted at me. How rude.
自分はズケズケと入ってきたくせに。
But, Gretel, he technically does own the place.
俺はいいんだよ。え、用は終わったのか？
Yes, sir! I saluted him with my free hand.
だったら行くぞ。
But did Snow actually accomplish his battle against the ribbon, though? Right. Cinderella started to turn, but stopped himself.
ちょっと待った。リボンがほどけてるぞ。じっとしてろ。
The ribbon was not done. Snow just spent that whole time staring at it like, what do I do? He's just buffering. In a blink, he retied my sleeve ribbon.
ほら、できたぞ。
Yeah. Snow with any task is just the buffering wail over his forehead as he squints intently at it. Thank you. He's so good with his hands. Oh, God. Well, see you boys later. I waved to Gretel and Snow White as the two of us left the room. Bye! I'll smooch you later. I mean, see you later. I mean, smooch. You can see? Smooch, see? I'm gonna give you a smooch when I see you. And so there I was on my long-awaited date with Cinderella. Our first stop was a certain well-known looking glass clothing boutique.
じゃあ、これとこれと、ああ、これもいいな。
Please all be things for you. If you're buying all things for me, I'm gonna fucking scream. Said, oh god, he's buying things for me.
ほら、これ。
No!
着てみろよ。
After loading me up with a mountain of clothes, he ushered me into the fitting room. No! No! Okay! I hate trying on clothes. Once I'd finished changing, I stepped out to find Cinderella and the shop clerk both smiling at me. How's it look?
とてもお似合いです。お連れ様はとても可愛らしいので何でもお似合いになりますが、お客様の見立てがいいのか際立ってお似合いになります。
Are you just kissing up to him, or do you actually mean it? The clerk definitely turned her compliments of me into compliments of Cinderella. Crafty.
まあな。じゃあ次はこれだ。
Fine. With that, he handed me even more clothes. Again! How many outfits does this make? We barely started the date. Oh goodness, hiccup. Excuse me. We barely started the date, and already I was feeling like Cinderella's personal dress-up doll. 30 minutes later. After trying on my 10th outfit, oh god, 3 is already too much. I was looking for the right moment to ask Cinderella if we could call it a day.
どれもまあまあ良かったな。よし、
No!
これは全部くれ。
Cindy! Stop! What?
Cindy! Please! I can scarcely believe my ears.
ありがとうございます。
My brain can't handle this. If this happened in real life, I would run away. I can't do this, Cindy! I hurried back into the fitting room and changed back into the clothes I was originally wearing.
こうなってくると、あとはアクセサリーが必要だよな。
No! Cindy! Stop!
お客様、それでしたら当店の
Cinderella! Before the clerk could launch into her sales pit, I cut in at the speed of light.
どうした？って着替えたのかよ。新しい服のままいりゃいいのに。気に入らなかったのか？確かここのブランドって女が好きだよな。
Yes, I know. Although the Looking Glass world was merely a backwoods tourist town, we still had our fair share of cute boutiques. Personally, while I like to stay up to date on all the latest styles and accessories, I didn't feel the need to own absolutely everything. And even if I did want them, I would never throw my money around like that. There's actually something I want even more. I figured it would hurt his feelings to reject this gesture outright, so instead I went with a different tactic.
なんだ、それなら早く言えよ。
Well, I kind of want it to be a surprise, and shopping bags will just get in the way, so let's not buy these clothes after all.
別に送ればいいだろう。
No!
当店では配送も受けたまわっております。
Stop! Just listen to me! I don't need them! Damn it! After a pause, I leveled Cinderella with a hard stare. We only have so much time, Cinderella, and I don't want to waste a second of it.
それもそうか。
Let's fucking go! He seemed reasonably convinced. Oh my god, please.
あ
No.
悪いな。
Yes!
全部完成だ。
I win! I fucking win! Oh! Sorry about this, maybe next time, bye! Get the fuck out of there! Just fucking go! After successfully getting Cinderella out of the store, I led him through the shopping district.
ね？何が欲しいんだよ。
I wanted to get the fuck out of there, that's what I wanted! It's a secret! So, where are we heading next? I forcibly changed the subject, hoping against hope he would just forget about it altogether.
あんたの行きたいところでどうぞ。
Damn it. Oh, I don't care where we go. I always have a good time when I'm with you.
南極でもか。
Glaciers and penguins sounds like a blast.
俺はこれ以上寒いのはごめんだ。
Well, that sounds like a you problem. You just said South Pole, let's go! Then let's walk around for a bit and take in the warm sunshine. I want cold weather. Give me
結
snow.
局それか。
Feels like we're on a date, doesn't it?
デートだろう。
Listen, I suspected, but I knew this, of course. Yeah, I totally knew it. But hearing him say it flat out made me all giddy and bashful.
You mean like yes? You're not going to deny it this time?
I smirked.
あの時とは気が変わったからな。
So this is our first date, huh?
2回目じゃないのかよ。
Listen, if you said no the first time, then that means it's just a hangout between two buds. Between two bros. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You denied it the first time, bitch. That's what happens. If you deny it, then it doesn't happen. If you say it's not a date, I'm not gonna push it. It's not a date. It's a friendly hangout between two platonic bros. Platonic besties can still go on dates. They're just platonic hangouts. Or dates. I mean, it just depends on what your terminology would be. But this is a real date. My first date ever.
初めてって。今までデートしたことなかったのかよ。
I've hung out with male friends, sure, but this is the first time it's ever been explicitly romantic.
それって相手はデートだと思ってたパターンだろ。ひってえ女。
No, we were friends. It was discussed beforehand. Yeah, no, those weren't dates. For something to count as a date, you have to be in an official romantic, relationship, or at least romantically interested in the other person.
初めてということは、あのチャラ男も何の関係もないってことを。
Kasuga's not a creep. I love him. He's my best friend.
Creep? Before I could ask who he was referring to, it hit me. Oh, you mean Kaguya?
I said Kasuga. My brain went to variable barricade. Kaguya! Kasuga. Kasuga's in a different game. Listen. Ooh, what is my brain? You mean Kaguya? No, nothing.
好きだったんだろ。
No, he's my bestie. Apparently, Cinderella was still operating under some sort of misunderstanding, although that was understandable considering I hadn't explained how Kaguya and I knew each other. No, you've got the wrong idea. I like Kaguya as a person, but I'm not interested in him like that. We're just friends, yeah.
含みのある言い方だな。
Because I didn't want to explain that he works for me? You must be imagining things.
じゃあ、俺のことは
If you're asking whether I like you as a person, I should think that much is obvious.
それは知ってる。そうじゃなくて。
Do you like me? Yes? Yes, absolutely. I rigged it. Cinderella glanced at me, then sighed.
まあいい。
He wants to know if you like him, Alice.
The next thing I knew... Whoa! He took my hand in his. Hand holding!
この方がデートらしいだろ。嫌なら振り払え。
Hold my hand. Yay! Oh no, I don't mind. I stared at the ground shyly. Teehee. Fucking hold my hand, bitch! Yes! I'm a simp for the simple things.
Ta-da! I made us a picnic lunch. As soon as we got to the lake, I sat down on a bench and pulled out the food I'd made.
結局休んでねえじゃねえか。
This wasn't for work reasons. I made it because I wanted to share a lunch with you. It's perfectly normal. Sure I do. I'm not working now, am I?
昼飯なんてその辺の店で食べればよかっただろ
No. But this is a date, and picnics are a classic date fodder.
う。まあな。それにあんたの作る飯はその辺の店よりうまいしな。それはわかる。
Are you ready for your treat?
人を犬ころみたいに言うな。
Ow! I'm just messing with you. Okay, let's start with the quintessential say ah trope. I stabbed a piece of chicken with my fork and held it up to his mouth.
ね
Come on!
絶対に嫌だ。
Ah! Why not? Is say ah not the pinnacle of the home-cooked meal experience?
断る。
Do it! Don't be shy. No one's around. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Go on. Say ah. I made another attempt. I shoved the chicken against his face. Say ah. Come on. Aw, it really hurts my feelings when you glare at me like that. You're gonna make me cry.
嘘つけ。
I'm not lying. Believe it or not, my heart is actually rather fragile. Oh, I know. How about you feed me instead? Pleased with my clever idea, I put the fork down in front of him.
根本的な解決になってねえし。
Ah! I closed my eyes, opened my mouth, and waited for Cinderella to feed me. Ah! Cheep cheep. Give me food. Hungry. I waited and waited, but nothing happened. Oh. I slowly opened my eyes to find Cinderella's face inches from mine. It's so cute! He's so surprised! Oh my gosh! And the next instant... Whoa! He grabbed my shoulders and pushed me down right then and there. Whoa, Cindy, a little forward. Cinderella? Positioned on top of me, Cinderella looked angry
あ
somehow.
んたさ、そうやって人を挑発するような態度、いい加減やめろよ。俺は理性が利くけど、男がみんな俺みたいなやつとは限らない。
You're killing the mood here.
こうして男に押し倒されて、あんたどうにかできるのか。
Who are you, Kyoya? Fucking Kyoya Otori from Oran trying to teach how to heal? Listen, come on now! This is so cliche. I wasn't trying to push your buttons.
天然ならなおたちが悪い。
Maybe I'm a temptress by nature?
大ありだ。魔性の女。
I am a little devil. I couldn't stop myself from laughing.
笑い事じゃない。
I don't know, man. It's pretty funny. I fell silent at his admonishment. The air between us was so tense, I could scarcely feel the sunrise. Listen, you're just mad because I opened my eyes before you could do something, and that's why you're now scolding me, because you were pretty surprised before. I don't let my guard down around just anyone, you know.
そうか。なあ、アリス。
Oh. Suddenly, Cinderella fell silent. Is something wrong?
いや、なんでもない。
Dang it, I thought he was gonna kiss me. He got to his feet and helped me up. Thank you.
俺は紳士だからな。それでほら、早くしろ。
Is he gonna do it? Huh?
食べさせてくれるんだろ。俺の気が変わらないうちに。
This is so lame! Yes! I hate it, but yes! Oh my god. With that, he closed his eyes and opened his mouth. But all I can think of is he's just like, okay, I'll let you feed me the piece of chicken. And then he opens his mouth like, and then I just shove the whole drumstick and they're like, yay! Brought the fork full of chicken, not the drumstick. Don't worry about it. It's just a fork full of chicken back up to his mouth. See, his lips closed around the fork. As they pulled away, he chewed and swallowed. How is it?
まあまあだな。
Just fucking gag him with the drumstick. It's just like, oh.
what to feed you next.
次もやるのかよ。
Bitch, do you think that one bite was all the food there is? Oh, I'm very serious. I'm going to feed you a bite of everything, and you're going to tell me it tastes good. Do you understand? I shot him a playful wink. Classic me.
あんたな。
Say ah!
あ
Next, I offered him a forkful of omelet. Grimacing, he reluctantly opened his mouth once more. Classic Cinderella. In the end, the two of us were just being ourselves. Once we'd eaten our fill, it was time to continue our date. Once we'd eaten our fill, and Cinderella reprimanded me for nearly choking him on like 3 different things. Okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay, but it's fine. That evening. Looks like our date's finally coming to an end.
まあな。
Time really flies. Living together meant we'd never really have to say goodbye, and yet part of me didn't want the day to end. Hey, Cinderella, can we go over there?
はいはい。
Tugging on his arm, I led him to the heart of the shopping district. Oh, they changed the display. That's unfortunate. What did I knock over? I peered through the window of the building on the corner. Last time we were here, it was decked out in glass figurines. This time, however, they had a red curtain hanging above a variety of desserts and champagne flutes. Looks like it's themed around a party of some kind. I guess it's that time of year.
こういうのは定期的に変わるからな。あんたと出会ってから短いなりに時が経ったって証拠だろ。
He gazed steadily at the window display as he spoke. Yeah, oh well. It's always nice to see something new for a change.
そうだな。
In the reflection of the glass, I could see his expression. So warm and gentle, I couldn't help but stare. Dee.
なんだよ。人の顔見て。
Cinderella fidgeted shyly under my gaze. You really come to life when you're around glass crafts, you know that?
好きだからな。つうか、これってガラス細工ってよりウィンドウアートだろ。
He turned back to the window display. But it's still using glass, right? Those are glass, aren't they? I pointed to the champagne flutes. Each one was decorated with a snowflake pattern. Oh, that sounds cute. That sounds cute as fuck.
ああ、これはサンドブラストの技法が使われてるな。
What's sandblasting?
金属やガラスを研磨する方法だよ。厚手のガラスに貼られた保護マスクを順番に剥がしていって、そこに砂を吹きつけて削るんだ。割と最近になってからの技術だな。
Oh, I see.
ちなみに相当技術がいるし、専用の機械も必要だし、あんたには無理だ
Also
ぞ。
sounds dangerous, so I wasn't gonna. Dang, you beat me to the punch.
まあな。俺もだいぶあんたの扱いに慣れてきた。
Gah. He grinned and ruffled my hair.
それで結局あんたの欲しいものは何だったんだよ。
I wanted you to not buy me anything. That's what I wanted. Whatever might you be talking about? My messy hair swayed as I tilted my head in an exaggerated show of contemplation.
とぼけんな。俺がなんか買おうとするたび、理由つけて断ってたろ。
No, you know, I just can't put my finger on it. Busted.
迷惑か。迷惑だったらはっきり言ってくれ。あんたを喜ばすためにやってるのに、困らせてるってんなら本末転倒だからな。
It's just excessive. If you just, instead of buying me 10 dresses, offer to just buy me one. And if I want it, then I'll say yes. Listen when I tell you things. Is that why you started showering with me with gifts all of a sudden? To make me happy?
ああ、そうだ。
Honestly, nothing could have made me happier than hearing him say that out loud. I feel so warm and fuzzy inside.
なあ、あんたは何をしたら喜んでくれる？
It's so cute. Stop. It's actually really cute. This is cute. Stop being cute.
I am happy. Really. I had a great time today. Even just the things you've said to me.
嘘だろ。
What?
あんたは隠してるつもりかもしれねえけどな。あんたは秘密を抱えてる。その秘密があんたを心から喜ばせないことも分かってる。
Why you gotta do this to me, Cindy? Why you gotta be like that? In the reflection of the window, I could see the smile fall from my face.
そして秘密を知ったとき、この茶番が終わりだっていうこともな。
He grimaced and averted his gaze. Cinderella, my heart ached. I knew it. He's on to me. But he's not going to call me out on it, which means he wants to keep this going just as badly as I do. I balled my hands into fists. What is it you're worried about right now? Me? You? Your past? Our future? Are you scared? Are you looking for someone to confide in? Do you need someone to be there for you? Listen, Cinderella, you want to make me happy? Well, right back at you. I want to make you happy. No, Can you stop saying you want to fix someone? I don't like that phrase. I don't like the phrase, I want to fix you. I hate that phrase. You fix an object. You help a person.
救う？ご体操な話だな。
I hate that phrase so much.
He gave a self-depreciating laugh. That's right, I'm a superhero!
俺の何を救うって言うんだ。
Your trust issues. I smiled softly and shook my head. I don't know. But I do know this. You want something, and you want it so bad you can taste it. It was something I'd wondered right from the very first moment I laid eyes on that photo of him. Why was it that he made fun activities seem so dull? Well, after all the time I've spent with him, I was starting to understand. He didn't hate having fun, nor was he bored by it. But he was missing something. And that something kept him from ever truly enjoying himself. Whatever it is, it's something money can't buy. Anyone may possess it, but not just anyone.
謎かけかよ。
Yep, and once you solve it, you'll finally be happy.
幸せ？
Yep, you'll get your happily ever after. Personally, I have faith that this fairy tale has a happy ending. I looked over and met his gaze.
I looked beyond him and I saw the wizard. I turned around and ran.
His eyes were shining faintly.
Can you imagine if, like, just avoiding the bad ending is just avoiding the wizard?
Let's go home. It's getting late. I wouldn't want to make your brothers worry.
Now I just have to draw a picture of just the anime characters sprinting after each other and just do T with the wizard chasing after. Like, no bad ending.
Oh, looks like I know what I'm drawing tomorrow. He took my hand in his. No matter what happens, I won't let go. Oh, I know. would you mind if we picked up some stuff for dinner on our way home? I spoke in a cheerful tone, purposely deflating the tension of the moment.
別にいいけど、何作る気だ?
Good question. What do you feel like having?
別に何でも。
Nah. I smirked mischievously. Anything? You sure? Even if it has a lot of peas, which I know you hate? At this, Cinderella flinched.
なんで知ってる?
Who do you think does the cooking around here? I've seen you pick all the peas out of your food, mister.
俺の好きなものは?
Easy. Meat. I answered without hesitation, and realization slowly dawned on Cinderella.
じゃあ、ローストビーフが食べたい。
Cute. In that case, I'll make you the best roast beef you've ever had.
あんたは本当に俺のことをよく見てるんだな。
I'm also highly perceptive. Comes part and parcel with being smart.
自分で言うな。
I'm not actually smart, I just pretend to be.
Ow! He bops me on the head. But our antics quickly came to an end when a group of men in suits turned up.
いやー、実に楽しそうですね。
Yankees? Or Yakuza? Or, yeah, Yakuza. Cinderella took one look at the group of men and froze. Uh-oh.
やあやあ、シンデレラ君。お久しぶりだね。
Uh-oh.
半年ぶりかな?
Excuse?
おや、珍しい。今日は買い物しなかったんですか?
Do you know them? I didn't know what this was about, but I could tell it wasn't good.
行くぞ。
He didn't answer my question. Instead, he grabbed me by the hand and started to lead me away.
釣れないな。もうちょっとお話ししましょうよ。
The leader of the group sees Cinderella by the arm.
どけよ。
Ooh. With a low growl, he wrenched himself free of the other man's grip.
すみませんね。こちらとしてもそう簡単にどくわけにはいかないんですよ。
Oh, he's not allowed to have that voice. Huh. The man sneered. In a blink, the rest of the group had us surrounded. Cindy?
そちらの可愛らしいお姉さんも突然怖がらせてすみません。あなたはシンデレラさんの新しい彼女さんかな? はじめまして。私はこういうものです。
Okay. With this, he handed me a small rectangular box. This is a matchbox?
君ほどの容姿ならたんまりお客さんが取れる。お金に困ったのならぜひうちのお店においで。
No thanks. I'm good.
Before I could get a proper look at the matchbox, Cinderella snatched it out of my hands.
おっと、乱暴ですね。あなたに渡したわけじゃないんですよ。
うちの従業員に気安く声かけてんじゃねえよ。
従業員? ああ、これは失礼しました。親密そうだったので、てっきりお二人は深い間柄なのかと。いやいや、でも従業員ならなおさら。
I don't like this
相変わら
situation.
ずあんたの目は節穴だな。だからそんな職にしかつけねえんだよ、バーカ。
Cindy, maybe don't antagonize the men who are surrounding us? Cinderella snorted dismissively.
てめえ今なんつった?
Don't hit my face! And one of the lackeys took the bait.
聞こえなかったのか? なら何度でも言ってやるよ。あんたみたいな程度の低いクズ野郎と話してるとヘドが出るってんだよ。
てめえには言われたかねえんだよ、俺以下のクズ野郎が。
Cinderella? Things are looking rather precarious and I clung to Cinderella's jacket. I'm scared. Cindy? I knew he was only doing it to divert their attention away from me, but that didn't make it any less scary. In fact, it made it more scary. At this, he squeezed my hand in what I could only assume was meant as a reassuring gesture.
俺に用があるんだ。用があるんなら聞いてやるよ。あっちの方でたっぷりとな。
そんな怖い顔しなくてもいいじゃないですか。まあいいです。
Are you
私
already
が顔を
in
出した
debt?
時点であなたには何の用だか見当ついたことでしょうし。
Cindy?
というわけで私たちはこれにて失礼いたします。
At the leader's command, the lackeys obediently stepped out of our path.
ではシンデレラさん、また会える日を楽しみにしています。そちらの可愛いお姉さんもまた会えたらいいですね。
I think he just said, "Into the pretty lady, I'll see you later." I heard Onna, and he said, "See you later." With a grin, the man shot us a light-hearted wave as he turned and led his crew down the street. I waited until they were gone before I spoke, and I didn't know what the fuck to say.
悪いな。せっかくのデートだってのに気分悪くさせてさ。
He turned away from me. No, it wasn't your fault.
帰るか。
Yes. Yes, I want to go home now. Cinderella! Dinner's ready! I made roast beef just like you wanted. Sandy? No response. As soon as we got home, Cinderella shut himself up in his room. No matter how many times I called out to him, he refused to respond. Either he was asleep, or he wanted me to leave him alone. Meanwhile, I couldn't stop thinking about what happened on our way home. I was pretty sure, no, I knew it had to be the reason Cinderella was hiding in his room. Who were those men in suits, and what business did they have with Cinderella? A tidal wave of questions washed over me, pulling me under. I drowned in a sea of questions! I returned to the kitchen to find Gretel and Snow waiting for me.
シンデレラ兄さんは
Asleep, I think. Maybe our date really wore him out. As I spoke, I took a seat in what had become my usual chair.
へえ、それは良いご身分だことです。で、デートは楽しかったですか？
Yep, it was great.
それは良かった。ちなみに、のろけ話は結構ですので。
No problem. Aw, I mean, come on. I slumped my shoulders in an exaggerated show of disappointment. Really, I was just trying to act like my usual goofy self so I wouldn't worry them. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to pull one over on Snow White. Normally, he kept his gaze strictly averted, but there he was, staring me down. Well, what's the matter, Snow? At my question, he lowered his gaze back to his book.
いや、最近の君たちは浮き沈みが激しいなと思っただけ。
Ha 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 ha. Stop. The next morning, as I was gathering the laundry, Cinderella sleepily trudged out of his room. Good morning, Cinderella.
ああ、おはよ
It's nice and sunny out today. Perfect weather to dry some laundry. I lifted the laundry basket in my arms. What's wrong? Cinderella glanced at me awkwardly, so I tilted my head in confusion.
う。昨日は悪かったな。 結局夕飯も食べないまま寝ちまってさ。
I had a feeling that was the case. Don't worry about it. I made sure to save you some. You can have it now if you like. I shot him a wink, and his tense expression noticeably softened.
ああ、よろしく。
Hee hee. He smiled slightly. Oh, but first, I'd really like to get the laundry taken care of. Could you fetch me your bed linens and your clothes from yesterday?
わかった。ちょっと待ってろ。
He comes back and the clothes from yesterday have like blood all over them because he actually snuck back out and beat the shit out of all those guys. With that, Cinderella disappeared back into his room.
ほらよ。モテるか？
Taisho No problem. Holding the basket against my hip, I took his laundry under my free arm.
なんか手伝うことあるか？
Let's see. Oh, I know. Could you help me get breakfast ready? Today we're having bagna kauda. I have no idea what that is. I kind of want to Google it. What is that? What is it? Bagna kauda. It's a hot dish made from garlic and anchovies, originating in Italy during the 16th century. The dish is served and consumed with a manner similar to fondue, sometimes as an appetizer, with raw or cooked vegetables typically used to dip into it. Okay. It would sound amazing if I liked anchovies, but I don't like anchovies. I like garlic, but I don't like anchovies. I don't like the texture. Granted, it's been like a million years since I last tried them, but you never know. I'm not a big fish person. I've got it all ready, so if you could just heat it up and serve it, and maybe add a garnish, that would be great.
わかった。期待するなよ。
Just put like a single sprig of parsley on it. It's fine. Just anything green that looks leafy and edible. Just put a little bit on top. Fucking stick a bay leaf on there for all I care. At my request, he nodded without hesitation. And saying that is just gonna make me expect the opposite, you know. Thanks for handling it, though. Worked like a charm. Once Cinderella had gone downstairs, I dug into his jacket pocket. Sure enough, I found what I was looking for. Found you! Uh-oh, that's gonna be bad. I pulled my hand out of his pocket and stared down at the matchbox in my palm. I knew it was wrong of me to lie to him and invade his privacy, but I had bigger things to worry about. After all, I knew Cinderella would never come clean about it on his own. Maybe he would hate me for doing this, but if I didn't dig the truth out with my own two hands, we would never reach that happy ending. There's gotta be a clue. It was an ordinary matchbox in every regard, save for the words printed on the front. Match Girl Financial? Bingo. What? Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna call it here, because it is after 9, and I have to be up at 5 again tomorrow, so I'm just gonna lock that so I don't accidentally lose that. I guess so. Next Oto Monday, we will find out what's going on with Match Girl Financial and what it has to do with Cindy. Okay, well, interesting or scary. Who knows? We'll see. Match Girl Financial sounds like a weird name, though. Oh well. Thank you for joining tonight's tea party and for being here. I hope you enjoyed this Oto Monday session. You guys stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, have a great night, and sleep well. I love you guys. Bye!